What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I just want to speak on what Nick Saban said in his press conference today. But if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And by doing so, it greatly helps out my channel and it helps me grow as a content creator. Well, Nick Saban said a lot of different things, and he mentioned, as a whole, he said, all in all, we've made a lot of progress. So the team is making a lot of progress. He said mostly all of the members on the team has made some improvement. So that's good news to hear. You know, we got to progress and get better as a team. So that's good news to hear. He stressed that the Crimson and White, in the A-Day game, they split the players up to maximize the reps and, not necessarily assign players by their spot on the depth chart. So, he basically was saying, they mix and match the players on A-Day. We've been doing that for, ever since he's been there. So that's not anything new. And in my opinion, when you mix the players up like that, like you don't want to have all of your, first team players on one team and then all second on the second team because, it can be lopsided. But kind of mixing the players up, it can bring balance to the team. So that was good that, he spoke on that. He also mentioned, this is also another thing that Alabama does is, the winning team gets steak and potatoes, and the losing team gets beanie weenies. So he said, whoever wants it, on A-Day, they got to get after it. If you want that steak, you got to get after it and, just play, good football. And he also mentioned, he said, I don't care what team you're on. Can you play winning football at your position? So like I was stressing, having a mixed match of different type of players, seniors and freshmen and stuff like that, to maximize their position. He just want to know if players can play their position, well. And like I said, that's going to benefit the team in the long run. Even with the younger guys coming in, getting reps, that's the name of the game. It's not about, like I Nick Saban say, the depth chart. It's about, the rep chart, he calls it. So it depends on how many reps you get. And, that's what he spoke on. He said players shouldn't look over their shoulder at anything going on in the world and focus on their growth. I agree. Don't focus too much on what's going on out in the world. Focus on your craft and get better as, a player. When he was asked about the cornerbacks, and he credited, Kool-Aid McKinstry and Terrion Arnold. He said both of those guys are doing very, very well. He said the other players have talent, but he's saying it's going to be a work in progress, all the way through a spring and fall camp. He basically said, we don't have depth, behind those two guys. And we all know we just lost Jacquez Robinson to the transfer portal. So we got to have some guys step up. We got some guys. We got Earl Little Jr. and guys like that. But, those are younger guys. And can they make an impact? It's going to be crucial for them to get as much experience, this upcoming weeks. And then, all through fall camp, to get prepared for the season when it gets ready to start. So, but like I said, behind Kool-Aid and Terrion Arnold, we got to get some more experience and guys to get ready to play. He also mentioned, defensive lineman Justin Ebobi. He grew from a leadership standpoint, and he has returned from his neck injury that he had last season. And he also mentioned, how good of a player he is, and it's going to be good having Justin Ebobi back. That's going to be a leader on the defense. The guy that's been in the system, like I said, he's just been unfortunate with his injuries, but he, going to be a good player for us, and we're definitely going to need his leadership. He also mentioned, A-Day, he was joking around. He said, I don't think we're going to lose. Yeah. So he said he thinks it's going to get, us losing. Basically, we're not going to lose and get, be out the playoffs or anything like that. He's just joking around. It's going to be Alabama's going to win on Saturday. It just depends on which team. But he was in a joking mood and stuff like that. And it was, nice to see Nick Saban joke around a little bit. He spoke, on the crowd, and he's hoping to see Bryant-Denny Stadium on A-Day, he basically want a big turnout, or it'll be a reflection of our brand, and create a, he want everybody to create a good atmosphere this weekend. So I believe this is going to be a huge turnout this season for Alabama. Uh, might be like how when Nick Saban first got there, it almost seems like the program is starting over and, trying to get back to our roots. So he wants everybody to be there and just show up, support the team. And he also said we have confidence in the guys we have in the program. What he was mentioning was somebody asked a question about the quarterback position and how confident was he about the quarterback position. And I could tell he was kind of agitated when the person asked him that question. But I can see why the dude asked that question though, because it's a rumor going around that maybe Tyler Van Dyke from Miami might be looking at Alabama come in. But Nick Saban mentioned that he was confident in the guys he got, and that they're very, very talented, and they have things that they have to improve on. But he basically made it seem like he's confident in Jalen Milroe, Ty Simpson, Donna Larnigan, and Eli Holston. So, but that could be something to look forward to, guys. Normally, where there's smoke, there's a fire. But we're gonna see what happens with the quarterback position. But they also mentioned, the safety position. He mentioned Caleb Downs. He said he's had a really good spring and he's a really, really good player. Like I said, Nick Saban rarely speaks highly of freshmen like this unless they're really, really good. He already spoke on Justice Haynes and on the offense, and he spoke on Kendrick Law at the wide receiver position. But he mentioned Caleb Downs. He said he's a really, really good player. Expect him to have an impact this season, guys. I think Caleb Downs is actually going to be a starter this season at the safety position. Like I said, we got to replace DeMarco Helms, and we got to replace Jordan Battle. So for Caleb Downs to be doing a good job like that, that's very, very good news to hear. And like I said, he's just a great player. He can do it all in the backfield. But that's basically what all he spoke about, in this press conference. And what do you guys think about it? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And once again, guys, if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.